Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Here we're at the Canadian Grand Prix. Very exciting circuit. It's actually one of my favorite circuits here. And this is Tier 3. So let's see what these guys have in store for us. As I see some people already kicking out to the track. I see some Ferraris, of course. Alright, so let's take a look here. We got Noah, the pit, Lewis. We have ISRL Lewis in the McLaren, making his out lap. Man, beautiful track. Um, Hopefully it's not raining in the race. I couldn't tell you, but in the qualifying, seems perfect. Um, but looks like a few drivers are making their way out the track. So let's see who can get us the fastest lap. Alright, so it looks like that is ISRL Lewis. It looks like he is going on a hot lap right now. He does go over the curb a little bit, but just is a great and fast driver, so he definitely knows his way around. Um, I do need to learn the turn names, but I apologize. This was this was supposed to happen quick. Anyways, regardless, we're here with ISRL Lewis. Man, he looks like he's on a great racing line, taking the correct apexes. For some reason, his car doesn't seem to be going too quick. All right, we'll see here on that long straight coming up. See what he can do. DRS open. Nah, I just want to see. Nope, he didn't. Okay, so it looks like one of the Ferraris has set a lap time with a 1:10.1, but I think ISRL Lewis is going to go faster, but he is on the mediums. So, let's see here if I can pull out some details here. Okay, so you can see that some people are sending on the softs, some people are sending on the mediums. Enable track map here too. We'll enable that. Alright, so we got a little bit of that's some details. I will leave that. Alright, so let's go to somebody else. We've seen enough of ISRL Lewis. He is on the mediums, but Killing for Cash. Here, let's take a look at Killing for Cash. I think this guy is on a hot lap. He already set one with a 1:10.8. So let's see what that Red Bull can do. DRS open. Oh, we only have 15 people in this lobby today. Killing for Cash kind of takes the apex a little bit too wide, so this might impair him. And look at this, Noah. Look what Noah did here with Alfa Romeo. This guy did a 1:10.3 on a soft, so that's quick for Noah. Let's see here what Lorenzo did in the Ferrari. 1:9.8 on mediums. So that just shows the pace on Lorenzo's Ferrari here. Let's see if some people can catch up to that. What do we have here? ISRL Tommy with a 1:10.1 on the soft. Not too bad. What do we got here? I thought Joseph had set a lap, but apparently he did it. Anyways, Azen. We got a few drivers that need to go out on track. So we understand here what everybody pace is on. Let's take a look and see who's on a hot lap. Okay, so Lewis. Oh, as I get onto Lewis's camera, 19.5 on medium. So Lewis says to Lorenzo, like, hey, this is my McLaren, and my McLaren is faster. So unless Lewis can do something about it on his mediums, um, we know Lewis is on a killer fast lap with the McLaren. Let's get a beautiful shot of this McLaren. Look at that. I have always been a fan of McLaren's aero. I think their aerodynamics is just beautiful, spot on. They just need to be in the right engine. Anyways, so let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, Hartman. Haven't seen much of Hartman. He just pulled into pit, but Hartman set a 111.2 on soft. That's good. I think Hartman can do better though, so we're probably gonna do a couple tunes here and come out with a good setup, or maybe put less fuel. I'm not sure. Anyways, what we got here? Not to mention, Hartman is in Mercedes, and his teammate is going on a hot lap, I believe, on the softs. Let's see if he can out-qualify his teammate Hartman. Looks like he's taking the right racing line. I think he might out-qualify his teammate. We'll take a look. We'll take a look and see what he can do. And he goes straight to pit. All right. Let's see who's on a hot lap. What do we got here? Mason. Is that Mason? Oh, who's this? Look at what Williams did. Williams said, hey man, I got my softs on and I think I can beat Lewis's lap on the McLaren. He did a 17.7. Jesus Christ. Unless that's actually what Tier 1 does. I'm not sure, but this is freaking fast. Apologize for my excitement here. This is freaking fast. Take a look at that. Alright, so, okay. Well, let's see what... I think Lewis needs to get on the softs, and he needs to show, the Williams what this McLaren is all about. But, let's see... What do we got here? What do we got here? Mason is going for another one. He's right behind the Williams. I'm not sure if he's on a hot lap or not. Nah, he's not. Alright, we got Alfa Romeo here. I think he's on a hot lap. He's gotta be. We got a yellow flag though. What's going on? Oh, looks like Joseph is just giving him the way, making sure he doesn't get in his way. DRS open. Thank you. Shout out to 8 people watching us right now. This is Tier 3, the Canadian Grand Prix. Very, very exciting circuit. Very fun, fast. Very fast circuit. And it's very short, too. I mean, look at it. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, this Alfa Romeo is jamming their gears. Not quite sure what's going on here, but we got ISRL Tommy. Is Tommy going to do something? DRS open. Is he going to improve on his time? Nope. What do we got here? We got Racing Point. Racing Point, okay. It's got a good exit. Oh, look at this. Okay, check it out. Lewis is coming out with the softs. So let's see what Lewis can do. We're gonna go on a hot lap here with Lewis. I'm just checking out this Racing Point. It's got some good, sticking some good racing lines here. So I'm hoping that he can improve on his lap time. Well, let me make sure where Lewis is though. Okay, no, we're watching Lewis. Let's see what Lewis can do because I think he can go for a super flying lap. Okay. Turn one. Okay, it's a little bit wide, but wow. I think I'm learning a couple racing lines here from Lewis. I think that was pretty slick. Look at that. Okay. Why is he slowing down? Okay, so I think Lewis thinks he might have did something wrong, or he wants to take a different racing line or route. But look at this. That racing point we were just taking a look at just did a 109.4 and finished rounding off the podium position. Oh, and we got like 6 minutes left qualifying, so. Alright. Look at this. Lorenzo, I think he might be going on the hot lap too. I think Lorenzo is a 118.9. So Lorenzo wants he wants P1, but well, wait. I mean, these guys, man, it's just a lap after the other. I cannot catch up. I am learning so much about this, and this is gonna be actually very beneficial for me since I'll be racing in Tier 2. So, wow, okay, I'm learning a lot in this track. Okay. Anyways, Lorenzo's DRS opens, so let's see if he can improve on his lap time. And he just goes to pit. Alright, so this racing point, let's see if he's gonna improve, and he doesn't actually. But we have a yellow sector. I don't think it's anything serious. But okay, here goes Lewis, though. Forgot about Lewis for a sec, but he's coming right back at it here. And I think he's got something in store for us. DRS open for Lewis. And just very smooth, taking his corners. Look at this. So Lewis just said the fastest second sector. So let's see what Lewis can do. Like a 1.6 maybe, or maybe a 1.7.2. We'll see what Lewis can do. This is a very tricky corner here. Is the Wall of Champions. He takes it like a champion. DRS open, goes straight in, and oh, look at that. Lewis sets a 1.8.6, which is not as fast as the Williams here, who set a flying lap of a 1.7.7. I think Lewis might be going for another lap here, but he's going a little too slow, so I doubt it. Anyway, so we have a Williams for P1. Now we got Lewis, of course, in the McLaren, and we have Lorenzo, which is in the pit right now, but he rounds off our podiums. What do we got here? Who's this? Mason? Ooh, let's see what Mason can do. DRS open. Is he gonna improve? And nope. What do we got here? It's Alfa Romeo. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna see a lot of drivers trying to come out to track, see if they can improve on their lap time. But as we're coming towards the end of qualifying, you can see everyone has qualified on the softs. Obviously. Oh, who's this? What's going on here? I just turned to Noah's camera, and it looks like he DNF'd. Oh, and so did Hartman. What am I missing out on? Okay. Okay. So, why did Hartman? What happened to Hartman? Okay. Well, alright. A couple things happened on the track, but we got Joseph here. I think Joseph is like, you know what? I don't want to be stuck here. I want to be in the top 10. So I'm going to try my best. I'm going to see what I can do here. We got one common. Let's see what we got here. See if there's any feedback. Yeah, look at that. Sophion, which is one of the best drivers for Tier 1. He says 1.7.7. Wow. And that's what I'm saying, Sophion. Look at that fast speed that McLaren has. That's awesome, but let's see what he can do. Maybe he's gonna dominate. What is this? Looks like Joseph is going on another lap. Oh, and Lewis retires. I'm sure he probably just retired in a pit or something, because he's probably sure that he'll stay in P2. So, good for him. Anyways, what is this? Who's that? Is that Noah's? That was probably Noah's car still on track, but DNF perfectly weird that he didn't have to stop the session or whatever. Anyways, okay. So we got P7 here in this Renault, and whichever right way to say it. Mason retires. Okay. So we're seeing a couple of drivers retiring here. So let's see here. I want to predict the race's weather, and I want to say, since 177, that seems like a flying lap to me, where the cars are light, so they're not heavy. So I'm thinking that the race might not really be rainy. So that's good at least. Shout out to 9 people watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in here. Again, this is Tier 3. And we're watching and learning. Of course, we're coming up. We have Tier 2. And of course, Tier 1, where is just like all the guys who are like unbelievably fast. It's just always fun to watch. And it's like watching an actual F1 race. Like in the real world, where everyone's so close in terms of lap times to each other. I don't know, man. This Renault not going as fast as I was hoping, but look at that! He's actually rounded up the podium positions to P3. He just says, you know what, Lorenzo, you're quick, but you know I gotta have the podium in. But let's see if Lorenzo can fight back, because Lorenzo just set the fastest sector 2. So let's see if Lorenzo is gonna be even in the P2 maybe, or P1. I don't know. Let's see. Well, we got last 3 minutes left of qualifying. Perfect exit here. DRS open for Lorenzo. Is Lorenzo gonna improve on his time? And Lorenzo takes his position back. He says, "No, thank you. I want my position here." And very well done. He did a 1:8.802. So, very good. And let's see here. We got a bunch of drivers retiring. So yeah, coming to an end here. First qualifying. We got the Beast William here. Jai Fletcher, 1:7.6. Very, very well done to Jai. Oh, shout out to 11 people watching. Alright, so let's see who else is on track looking to improve, which I don't think anybody is. Yeah, we're done with qualifying, I'd say. Very excited qualifying. Let's see how the race goes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in here. Looks like the qualifying is over. Jai Fletcher and the Williams sending a 107.6 in the flying lap, and then Lewis, the McLaren, which is also a great fast driver too. So I'm not sure if this is a strategy thing. Maybe he's like, you know what, I don't want to be the first one to be taken out or anything like that. So, anyways, P2 for him. P3 for Lorenzo and the Ferrari. So we got a Williams, McLaren, and a Ferrari in the top 3, which is cool. You know, 3 iconic teams, been in F1 for a long time, so it's nothing new here. We'll take a little break here, and I'm gonna take a little drink, and then we're gonna jump right into the race. Of course, we're gonna go for a formation lap. That's where drivers go for 1 lap around the track, heat up their tires, make sure they're up to temperature, ready for the race. So we'll wait on that. Alright, it looks like we are about to kick off the Canadian Grand Prix. So let's see if we get the clip. Apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we're about to kick off here. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. Let's take a look at here. Oh, look at Lewis, look at Lewis. That was definitely an advantage thing. I knew it. Coming into turn 1, looks like everyone is taking it slow here. Everyone is being very cautious. That Williams is falling back already. Anyways, I don't want to focus on the top people, as I know some drama's gonna happen here in the midfield. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we get here. What do we got? Yellow flag already. So what do we got here? This guy. Racing point. Something happened to the racing point. Something happened to the racing point. Let's see what happened here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up to all the dramas. What do we got here? The Mercedes here are battling one. Let's see here. Who's the first driver? Is it gonna be Harman or is it gonna be Joe? Looks like it's gonna be Joe for now. Harman is a very fast driver. He's gonna fight back. But let's see. We gotta follow the close gaps. What do we got here with Noah coming into turn 1? Looks like with the Williams. All right, let's see here. I need to find some drama. I need to find some fast speeds here. Everybody's so close to each other. You're coming up to the top 3 people on board with Lorenzo in the Ferrari. Is Lorenzo gonna fight in for his podium? because remember he did start in third position. What do you say? Renault. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Williams on the McLaren. Coming into the hairpin. Lewis takes it wide, and Jai here. Jai almost had it, but Lewis just stepped on the throttle, put in that downforce, and went straight ahead here, coming into the straight line speed. Wall of Champions on Jai. Jai, he's in a great position. He's gonna get the slipstream on Lewis. And is Lewis gonna fight back? Lewis does fight back. He does go a little wide. He gets on the grass. Lewis is on the grass, and Jai is gonna take P1. No, Jai mixed. Jai gives him. He said, "You know what? Come in. That's fine. I'm fast enough. I'll let you in. This was a mistake. Let's go. This is gonna be a great battle here. Lewis made some mistakes. This is not good for Lewis because Jai is a fast driver." And kindly from Jai, he said, "You know, take it. Jai gets that DRS. It's lap 3, guys. Remember, DRS is on lap 3. He's gonna get that slipstream." All right, here coming up to that long, fast speed here, coming up to the hairpin. Is Jai gonna make a move? Lewis is taking it very well, very smooth. Jai steps back, but he gets DRS. He's gonna try to get that slipstream. He's gonna try to overtake Lewis. He's gonna come up here to Wall of Champions. Oh, he gets a great exit. He gets another DRS. He gets, Jai wants it. Jai says, "Hey, are you gonna make?" Oh, Jai is taking it very, very. You know what? These guys are being very patient, and I appreciate that. I appreciate this battle. It's making it very exciting for everyone to watch. It's so close battle, but I don't want to miss out on the back of the field. But these guys are racing very great, so I do want to continue to show that we do have a yellow flag. Here I can let's get this going here. Jai does sets fast lap time. See where the details here. Let's take a look at here. It looks like ISRL Joseph gained 3 positions. So that's good. And then we got some drivers who dropped down. Yeah, and look at that racing point, actually. Sadly for the racing point, he dropped 10 positions down. Something must have happened that I didn't catch on stream. But obviously he'll have it on his point of view. What do we got here? Noah, he gained 1 position up, so that's good for him. Look at Jai, he's getting a DRS, but Jai he's not looking. Is Jai looking to overtake? Jai is taking it very, very patiently today. All right. So what do we have here? Killing for Cash lost 1 position down. So, oh, but look at Harmon. He gained 2 positions. So Harmon is looking to make his way up the field. Like I said, Harmon's a fast driver. He's just maybe not having the best luck, but hopefully he can find that on his way to the last 30 laps we have here. So, okay. Yeah, like we said, Jai is taking it very easy. He's letting Lewis make his mistakes. He doesn't want to like force his way in. He's basically just like waiting for the great opportunity because he knows he can constantly stay behind Lewis. So that's great strategy from him. At least that's just what I think. So DRS open here. Like I said, he knows he's right behind him, and maybe he's trying to put some pressure on Lewis. Wants Lewis to make more mistakes. Anyways, so obviously I think, oops, sorry for that voice crack. Oh, Jai just got a 3-second penalty. So hopefully Jai doesn't continue to do that. It's very easy in this track to get penalties. So, we want to make sure we don't abuse that. So it looks like Jai was making some adjustments here on his wheel. We can see Yeah, but I was just going to say that I might show the rest of the field now that I think Jai is just kind of taking it easy. He doesn't want to overtake Lewis just yet. So, you know what? I'm gonna take that, um, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and see. But look at Lorenzo though. Lorenzo's not that far from the pack. Um, you know, we've seen that qualifying pace is different, but in the race, I mean, look at this. He is really not that far from them. So that's even that's good. That's great racing. What do we got here? Yep. We've seen this before where Jai just kind of stays behind Lewis, not want to force anything. We do have a blue flag. What is this? I think it's something with Noah. Oh, Noah spins. Unfortunately for Noah. Loses 4 positions from where he started. But, yeah, let's see here. Let's take a look. The field is not too far from each other, which is honestly very cool. I'd like to see that better than people dominating, which, I mean, you'll see that in the middle of the race with, oh, look at this! Look at this! Um, well, we kind of called it. I mean, these two were just kind of playing back and forth with each other. Um, but I wish I did got that. But look at Lewis. Lewis says, nah. Yeah, I think Jai is just kind of taking it easy. Maybe Jai doesn't want to push his tires as hard. But look at Lewis. Lewis just goes into pit. The first guy into pit is Lewis. Um, and Lorenzo takes his position. So, oh, and so did the Williams. You know, we got a couple people here. We got a few people actually here. Just so it looks like the pit window was from maybe like I want to say 6 to lap 8. And it looks like everyone is pitting lap 8. Let's see. Maybe that's what Jai was trying to do. He was trying to make his tires last. I think that's maybe what he was thinking. But yeah, I do want to mention that last season in the Canadian Grand Prix, I embarrassingly I actually got disqualified for getting too many penalties. So this track is like I'm looking at the race control here, and then a lot of drivers are taking these penalties, and I just want to remind these drivers, um, like those will count up, and eventually you might get disqualified. It does happen. It happened to me, and yeah, you want to make sure that you're taking the correct racing line. You don't want to abuse the track limit. Of course. Oh, look at this great improvement from Joseph. Okay. Or look at this uh, Alfa Romeo. Um, gains 11 positions, and did he pit? Yeah, definitely had to. I think. I'm not sure. Oh, what is this? There's some contact here with Lewis and this Alfa Romeo. Hopefully it didn't impair Lewis. Lewis is coming up on Joe here. Joe obviously getting a lot of position up, 9 position up for Joe. But obviously the pit strategy here messed all the positions up. But Lewis continues to fight for the podium positions with the DRS open. There. Let's see. Show up like that. Yeah, here we go. This is what I'm actually trying to look at. And we can see some drivers who pit and some drivers who didn't pit. We got 25 laps left also. Okay, so it looks like most drivers pit. Because most drivers started on softs and those obviously couldn't last. So it looks like, Most drivers pit here. We're waiting on Jai to pit, so let's see how long his tires are gonna last. I want to see. Look at his ERS. He's got 100% ERS. This guy knows exactly how to save energy. So well done for Jai. So Lewis might be in trouble. Let's take a look at Lewis's um yeah. So yeah, Lewis, you know, ERS is not that great. That might play a big part. But Lorenzo's okay, but Jai, I think he just called it. Maybe he's waiting to. Oh yeah, he's on mode 2, so I think he might be saving it up to, when he goes to pit. Might help him fight back after pitting. So let's take a look here. Maybe I think I want to show the whole track. That's what I want to do. This track looks interesting too. It's also, I think it's an island in Canada. What is this? We have Azen with a 3-second penalty. I do want to stress that penalties here on this track, man. You do not want to exceed the track limits. You will get disqualified. It does happen. That's a nice view of the Mercedes, I guess. Alright, so we got a nice little pack here. Not much going on. Trying to see here. Let's take a look and see who has improved. Most drivers are on mediums, which I think mediums might last to the end of the race. I'm not quite sure. I think you may have to pit on those mediums again, but you may not. So we'll wait and see. Yeah, that's not very important. Look here. So yeah, here we go. I want to take a look at this. So Joe, obviously the Mercedes, he's under pressure in the Renault. Actually, let's see if he can get DRS and overtake him. DRS is at, actually no, it's not. Or am I thinking? Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's going to be an overtake here on the hairpin, and I think the Renault is going to have no issues here overtaking. He's taking a great line. And yep, overtakes Joe. But Joe still sits in a good position. I mean, Joe did gain 7 positions from where he started. And so did Azen. Look at Azen. Azen is 6th position up from where he started. That's good. But Joe just pits, you know, it's time to pit. But also, why is he pitting if he's on mediums? I want to take a look at that. I think it's his first time pitting. I think Joe did start on mediums because he did start outside of the 10. Yeah, okay. Just over here brainstorming, just trying to catch up on everything that's going on. Yeah. What do I got here? You can tell the difference between the engine. Oh, Hartman with another 3-second penalty. Oh, I was just talking about, and look at that, Noah, a 3-second time penalty. This track is brutal. This track is brutal with time, with track limits. But okay, let's get back to what I was talking about though, which is the engine sounds between each car, like each manufacturer. Listen to the Alfa Romeo. Of course, it's the Ferrari engine. They use the Ferrari engine. Look at that. It's loud, raspy. It goes into the pit. And then let's take a look at, for example, the Honda. Listen to the Honda. Oh, actually, Jai Pitt, he got on the mediums. Right now he sits in the third position. And Lewis, who is who needs to save ERS. Lewis's ERS is horrible. It's when he fights against Jai, it's not gonna be pretty because Jai's ERS is very. He has an advantage. He's got way more ERS than Lewis. But look at this. Um, Lorenzo, Mr. Lorenzo, who um sits in a great position actually. Lorenzo started third, yeah, so he gains 2 positions. But of course, I think Lewis and Jai are gonna be pushing and trying to fight for the first position. Um, yeah, I want to take a look at this. I want to see everybody's tire age, but I also, yeah, Jai is gonna be looking to overtake here. Jai takes the DRS right behind Lewis, overtakes him no problem. ERS on mode 2. Very nice exit, takes the wall of champion like a champ. DRS open, pushes as hard as he can, and Lewis stuck right behind him. And Lewis again, suffering from ERS. He is not saving his energy. We can see that he's trying to save his energy. Actually, he's on mode 1. He is saving his energy. Anyways, Lorenzo and Jai are actually doing well here. Of course, Jai is on newer mediums, so that might benefit him, you know. But okay, top 3, of course, very close to each other. Actually, here, let's see. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the engine and engine sounds here. Listen to the Ferrari. Sounds again like Alfa Romeo. Sounds a bit more pure though. Listen to that one. Yeah. So that's the Ferrari for you. And then right behind the Ferrari, it sits the Williams, which of course uses the Mercedes engine. So let's listen to difference between the Ferrari engine and the Williams engine. It's raspy, man. It's so raspy. Oh, what is this? Lewis. Okay, so Jai makes a little contact with Lewis because he just kind of caught him off guard, actually, or caught me off guard. But Lewis just overtakes Jai. What's Lewis? Lewis is using mode 4 ERS, so that's benefiting him too, and so is Jai here. Is Jai? What's going on here? Jai is pitting again. Okay, so Jai is not feeling comfortable on those softs unless he has wing damage. Does he have wing damage? He does! So Jai had to pit because he had wing damage. So... Oh, that's an awesome shot. That's the McLaren. So the McLaren... And then, yeah. So the McLaren is looking to catch the Ferrari, but it's got some good, what is it, like 3 seconds behind, so It's gonna take some time here coming up to Lorenzo, since Lorenzo's doing very well, being very consistent. Hopefully I don't jinx him. But let's go. You know who I want to listen to? Let's listen to this Williams Mercedes, and then let's go to the actual Mercedes. Yeah. So it's raspy, but it's not as loud as the Ferrari. So, all right, let's go listen to the Honda now. I think Honda is my favorite. It's very quiet, very smooth. But it's definitely, it sounds raspy, just not as raspy as the Ferrari or the Mercedes. All right, let's go take a look at the Renault, who sits in third position right now. Let's listen to the Renault. Renault is just like more raspy than anything. No, it's different. It's definitely a little bit louder than the Honda, though. Alright, anyways, oh, what is Jai doing? Jai just swapped, it just did a completely different, so, hold on, what's going on here? Oh! And, Mason just overtakes. Oh, this is gonna be a great battle, let's take a look here. Oh my god, this is close racing here in the Ferrari and, Toro Rosso. I love this. Let's see, but it looks like the Ferrari just kind of, took control of the battle. It's like the battle is on. But I do, like, I'm trying to figure out if the hards are actually even good for this. We have 15 laps left. I think maybe Jai feels better on the hards, I'm not sure. But Harman is switching on the hards. So let's see what this is all about. Let's see what this hards all about, because like I thought the mediums were good enough, but let's see. We got a battle here with Jai and Mason. Even on the hards, Jai overtakes Mason. So that just shows a lot about pace. But look at Lorenzo's. I wonder how his tires are looking. Lewis is catching up to him, but it's taking him some time. Maybe at the end of the race, it'll be a lot more closer. But let's see here. Yeah, let's take a look and see who has gained positions. Here we go. Oh, look at Lewis. Lewis is getting impatient. He is getting, he's going over track limits today. He took a 3-second penalty. But I want to take a look here, and and it looks like ISRL Tommy is in pit right now. So then of course the Red Bull of Joseph overtook him. So I want to take a look and see who gained the most position, and we are actually Looking at one of them, who is Joseph, looks like he gained 4 positions from where he started. So that's good for Joseph. And also, he's in the top 10, so he'll get points. As long as he finishes in the top 10. Looks like Noah's not having a great race. He dropped 5 positions down from where he started. So hopefully something. Oh, and also, like, there is no safety car at all this race. So that's kind of concerning because I would like to see a little bit more of safety car action. I mean, it does spice things up. So let's see how Tier 2, I mean, Tier 2 are known to be very cautious in certain tracks, and just very brutal in certain tracks like we saw in Italy, and the difference between Brazil and Italy. So, like, I don't know, I'm kind of concerned for Tier 2. This might just be a Tier 2, like, smooth race, or it just might be very, very harsh. So, I don't know. But for Tier 3, it looks very smooth, no safety car out, and look at Joseph gaining 6th position now. He is on the mediums, so let's see if he can finish the race on the mediums. I think we got like 12 laps left. This race is moving very quick. This track is quick. It's just a very, very speed circuit. Fast speed circuit. And as me just speaking and talking, looks like Lewis overtakes Lorenzo. And then just right after Lewis is Jai, who is also looking to fight and see if he can get in the top, or if he can win the race, because like we saw in the beginning of the race on the softs, he was amazing. He had great speed. He's very patient. He's very good. Race control here, it's just I keep seeing drivers are getting those penalties, and it's actually that's good, because then I'll be more cautious when I race in Tier 2. But I want to say that just the tire difference that can affect the drivers between softs and hards. I don't know if hards was a good call, but it just might be, actually. So we'll see as Lorenzo's Ferrari just pushing. Lorenzo is sitting in a good position. I don't think Lorenzo minds finishing in P2, but I don't think he would pass P1 as Lewis continues. Let's take a look and see the we got here for. Looks like he's not. Is Lorenzo really 9 seconds behind? No way. Hold on. Yeah, Lorenzo is actually 8 seconds behind Lewis, which is very crazy, seeing how he was pushing very hard and keeping consistency. Anyways, looks like Joe is in pit. We have exactly 10 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, and that's where I hope to see the most action. We have nobody who DNF'd yet. We have no safety car out. This race has been only battles, and no issues. Oh, actually, yeah, we did see a little bit of an issue at the beginning of the race. Okay, and as I speak with the commentator, Curse, Aizen, retires. Oh, is that Joe? Is Joe in the wall? What's going on here? Who's this? This is Joe, who also hit the wall. Oh, look at that. So Joe is okay. Well, so it looks like thank God he's ghosted, because that just would have been a disaster. Anyways, Joe is on hard tires, first of all. And second of all, he was just all over the track and lost his wing. So first of all, safety car is out. Um, I don't, I don't know what to say, guys. I think I jinxed it. Like, I think I should have been talking about that the whole race because we just now are seeing those actions as Joe is just kind of messing some driver's view here because he's a ghost. Anyways, I think safety car is out. Let's take a look here. Let's see if there's gonna be any actions. Um, Looks like Lewis is in pit, so this might play a big, huge part. Lewis is swapping to, of course, soft tires, and he is changing his wing. So he did have some wing damage, and look at that, Lorenzo overtakes Lewis, and so is Jai. So I think I could have. I think I thought maybe I could have predicted that. I'm not sure. Um, wow, this race just flipped upside down here. The top three it just continue to just change positions. It's amazing. This is a fun race. Um, it's fun to see that it's just unpredictable to see who's gonna win. But look at this, another yellow flag. What do we have here? Let's see if I can catch that. Maybe it was minor. Look at this pumpkin. All right. So here, let's read the chat. Maybe you guys are saying something that I'm missing. Oh, it looks like Blinn said that Alpha has the best sound. Obviously, everyone has preference, but yeah, I can definitely see people liking the Alpha. Looks like Azen said that the both Mercedes parked it on the Apex. Fun times. So, sorry to hear that, Azen. If you have footage, please provide that to stewards. They will definitely take a look at that. Let's see here what we got. Oh, looks like Noah's gained 2 positions from where he was. We got here, Joe's pitting, has to. You gotta switch to the soft. I think it'll last to the end of the race. Promise. Race and point. Let's see. Let's see here the pit stops here. Yeah. So, each driver has stopped twice and 4 times. And overtakes killing for cash. Let's show some Hartman here. Look at that. That's a nice Mercedes shot right there as we show Hartman. And of course Hartman had a different strategy. He started on hards, hoping that he could gain some position, finish in the top 10, get some points. And I think he might be able to do that. We got 6 laps left, so a lot can happen. As Lorenzo still takes the lead here. It's not the first time he leads this race. Yeah, I want to say the top 5 drivers are very consistent drivers. So that was very fun to watch him throughout the race. And I want to take a look here at Lewis. Lewis is one of those drivers who was fighting the whole race. He would not give up. Tried different strategies, worked out a couple different strategies, and I think he just might. This just might, like, I would say maybe Jai might finish P1, but we never know. But Lewis might just stay in P3, which, again, is not a bad position, but obviously it could have been better. But, you know, strategies and things that play out in a race can mess up your strategy. Anyways, let's look at Jai. Jai is one of the drivers who put on the hards. And hoping to finish on the hards. So Lorenzo, with 5 laps to go, has some I would say okay energy saving. He should save more because he is gonna have to battle with Lewis and Jai towards the end. So it would be cool if he saves energy. It would help him out. Um, let's take a look and see who's getting what positions. Ooh, and look at that Alfa Romeo that sits in 10th position. This Alfa Romeo, he gained 5 positions from where he started. So that's very good for him. And a yellow first sector. So what's going on here? Yellow flag. Let's see who's dropping. See anyone dropping? Okay. I still. Oh, what's this? I see. Is that Herman? No. Is that Joe? Yeah, it's Joe. Yeah, it's Joe. Okay. All right. Hopefully Joe can bring his car home. And Lorenzo, look at Jai. Jai's gaining positions. What's going on here? Is this Joe again? Is this is Yeah, Joe has retired. I want to say he has to. Is Joe? Are you gonna retire, or is he just like chilling in the middle of? Okay, well maybe he's looking to retire, but that's triggering a yellow flag. I don't think these guys even care about yellow flags. They'll still go full speed. Anyways, what's going on here? Looking at the map, see any driver. Okay. So, yeah, Lewis might just stay in third position. Not sure if he can catch up to the first and second. But take a look at this. This is very threatening to Lorenzo. Mr. Lorenzo has done a great job throughout the whole race. I want to say, from my um, personal opinion, look at that. I think that Jai hit the wall a little bit on the wall of champion, but I want to say that Lorenzo did a great job defending his position and um, moving up the pack and just staying really consistent. So for me, I think he's driver of the day as long as he finishes in P1. I hope so. Anyways, even if he finishes into P2, I would love him to be driver of the day because he did a great job. Um, as it's very, like I said, it's very threatening for him now as Jai gets that DRS. Um, it Lorenzo's just might be in trouble. I want to take a look at Lorenzo's. He's on mode 2, so their their ERS is about the same, and the difference is I want to take a look at their tires. So, taking a look at tires. 10 laps mediums and 15 laps hards. Please, Lorenzo, please finish the race. This would be so iconic for Lorenzo to finish the race in P1 after starting in P3. And, like, he didn't even have the same pace as Jai. I mean, Jai set to like a 107. But, um, yeah, Jai goes for it. Um, good, very good for Jai, but there's nothing that Lorenzo can do. I mean, Lorenzo can see if he can get that DRS and overtake him. That would be awesome. That would be a great last lap to watch, as there might be some drama here. Otherwise, Jai would finish the race, which was a bit scary at first. You know, he dropped down quite a few positions and swapped to hards, and it was just kind of hard to predict if it was going to work or not. But as of now, it looks like it's working. But let's see. Let's take a look here. Is Lorenzo gonna get that DRS? Lorenzo is gonna get that DRS. The DRS is activated. He's right behind Jai. He's going for the last lap of the Canadian Grand Prix. He's looking slow down here. Is he gonna get a great exit? Goes through the wall of champion. DRS wide open. Goes straight in. Gets closer, but not close enough. Now, let's see if he's gonna get DRS again. This is gonna be a great battle here. Last lap. This is the last lap, ladies and gentlemen. 35 laps of the Canadian Grand Prix. It was very nice to watch and commentate to. It went by very fast. Again, it is a fast circuit, so. Anyways, the DRS is coming up. DRS is wide open. And look at that. Look at that. Jai. Oh! He closes the door on him. Completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. His tail slaps. It slaps his tail, and Lorenzo takes P1. I don't know if this was intentional. I don't know if Jai has some type of strategy on the straight line. Oh, there's Jai. What's going on here? Let's take a look at here. DRS open. These guys are having a great show here for the last lap. I hope they don't mess each other up. Look at that. Lorenzo's in the lead. Lorenzo's in the lead. What's Jai gonna do? What's Jai gonna do? Oh, what am I doing? Okay, here we go. Oh, what's Jai doing? What? No, I don't think Jai meant to do that. Jai, please don't tell me you meant to do that. Lorenzo wins the race. This is so iconic, ladies and gentlemen. Lorenzo started P3, and he didn't even have the qualifying pace. I mean, he came back in the race and defended himself. He did so consistent. He was very consistent. Led the race for a few, and then he got overtaken, but finishes P1. Well done for Lorenzo. And a disaster for Jai. I think he was really pushing it hard, and then I think he slipped. Some happened. Very unfortunate for Jai, as he finishes P4. And Lewis, again, as predicted, finishes P3. And since Jai messed up, that Renault, Renault did very well done. He was very consistent. He didn't have the pace of the top three, obviously, of Jai, and Lewis and Lorenzo, but he did very consistent for when he could. P2 for him, very well done. Lorenzo, iconic finish. For my personal opinion, driver of the day, or of this race. Look at that, Lorenzo, Ferrari. Boom. Very well done to Lorenzo. And thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for watching P3. It was very awesome to watch. Not a lot happened in terms of drama, but lots of battles, lots of fun scenes. But I want to let you know that Tier 2 is happening in just 30 minutes. So stay tuned to that. Go ahead and take a break. But come back in 30 minutes to watch Tier 2. It's going to be a lot more faster drivers. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot more drama too. But again, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and don't forget to come back.